Good morning, guys. What a beautiful morning. It is sunny and gorgeous outside and feels like spring, and I love it. So, I wanted to show you those couple of things that I had sold a couple of nights ago. I have to ship them today, and one other thing, and there's one thing that I didn't that I sold that I don't have with me. I'll ship it in the morning. It just sold, so no big deal. This is that digital stream analog box that sold for $21.99 shipped. I'm going to wrap this up in bubble wrap and put it in a flat rate mailer. It'll cost me under $6 to ship it. And this again was something I got at the bins, and it weighs a pound or less. Yeah, it weighs right at a pound. So I paid like 99 cents for this, I think, or maybe $1.39, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, so there's that. And come on now, work with me here. This is the Fisher-Price Princess Castle deal. It's got some furniture and it's got the flags for the top. And somewhere it makes, yeah, music. Yeah, I'm glad I did that now. But, yeah, so I paid a couple of bucks for this, and I ended up selling it for $18.75 plus shipping. I've had it for a little while. I don't know why I buy things like this. I do not know. I wish I did not. But I'll go ahead and digress right about now. And then the Ellie Tahari jacket I sold for $19.99 plus shipping. I paid a couple of bucks for that. And then the last thing is this Thomas Kinkade Simpler Times perpetual calendar. And I've told you guys before, I always do pretty well with perpetual calendars if I could find them with the tiles. And this one does have the tiles with it. This one took a series of 18 plates, and you would set a plate in here according to a holiday, a birthday, whatever. But this one did not have the plates with it. The ones with the plates sell upwards of $150. So this is, you know, something to look for if you happen across it. But without the plates, they do much less. This one had a couple of little scuffs on it, which I disclosed. And I paid $4 for this, I'm pretty sure. And I sold it for $35 plus shipping for a total of $44.90. And this has not been listed a month. I had not relisted this at all. So pretty good return on that. I'm going to go ahead and get these things rocking and rolling, get them out the door. And I am then going to work on this gigantic mess that you see behind me. I've got until lunch to kind of knock this out. Hopefully to get some things listed, because I've really just been slacking, and it's so easy just to not list. I mean, it's just easy to not do it. And I'm trying to get some stuff listed. You know, it needs to be listed. And because it won't sell. For some reason, I can just leave it here in my basement and it won't sell. Actually have to put it on the interwebs. I didn't make that rule. But I want to get this stuff listed and get it over to the storage unit. I'm going to work on this for several hours this morning. And then I need to clean the house too, you know, make the bed, change the sheets, and all that fun stuff that I hate. But that needs to be done because, you know, we don't need to live in filth and squalor here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that stuff taken care of too. But I'll check back with you guys to let you know how I've done. And also, you know, if I come across an interesting topic, I will be happy to throw that out there to you too. So you guys stick with me for a couple of minutes. I'm going to get some HW done and I will get back with you. Okay, cats, end of the day. I don't know why. I managed to get 11 things listed, which doesn't sound like a lot, and it's not a lot, but I also spent some time updating the inventory spreadsheet, which needed to be done. And I also have started using a software called Easy Auctions Tracker, and it pulls all of your information from PayPal and from eBay onto a spreadsheet that shows every sale, and what it costs you to sell that item, to ship that item. And then you have the ability to go in and put in what that item costs, so it actually manages your cost of goods sold too. So that needed to be done too. So I had to update that spreadsheet, and I got all that done. So couple of things sold, and I thought I'd show you those. One of them is this really awful Yankee candle set. So you put a jar candle in here, and this is the chimney. It's marked Yankee Candle. I didn't pay very much for this, maybe $4 or so, maybe a little bit more, maybe $5. I've had it for a while. I finally got it to sell for, I don't know, what did I get it to sell for, Sarah? Tell them what they've won, Vanna. Here we go. $15.50 plus shipping for a total of $25.55. You know, I'm not going to be able to retire to Fiji on what I made today, but you know what? Every little bit counts. I paid a couple of bucks for this thing, maybe 3, 4, and one of the little holes came off. I'm going to Gorilla Glue that before I ship it. And this is just a little teacup display. And it's not all that well made. It's laminate, it's not wood, but I thought it was cute. I sold this, I took a best offer today for $20, and it will ship for $7.80. I hope that that's close, because that's not very much in shipping. Whatever, I don't care. And then the other thing that sold, I already told you about, it was a Eli Tahari snap front jacket with beading on it. I've already bagged this up, so I'm not going to open it, but it's got this really cool bead design around the collar, and it's got like a banded collar, and it's around the sleeves too. It's really pretty, and it's got a really cool leopard print or animal print kind of liner. So I think I paid $5.99 for this. It sold for $19.99 plus ship for a total of $27.19, and this will ship at a padded flat rate. So that's all I sold today. And I just wanted to take a moment to remind you that, oh, I'm kind of windblown. I'm so embarrassed. I'm windblown. My cheeks are all flushed because I was out there pulling dandelions off the patio. Because I've got like one of those cement tile patios, or paver patios, cement tiles, because that's a thing. All of a sudden, that's a thing. Paver patios. And so the dandelions grow up through the cracks. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? So, so I was out there pulling those dandelions and kind of cleaning up out there, because I really, really want to plant some flowers. But let's get back to what I was going to remind you. I was going to remind you to just take a few minutes today, in between your crazy hectic schedule or your relaxed lazy schedule, whatever you have, and just remember to be thankful for the things that you have in your life. And I'm sure that you have a lot more than you realize, whether that be your health, or whether that be your mobility, or the fact that you have food tonight, you have supper tonight, you know, that you have, you know, electricity that you're able to view this video with, that you have so much more than a lot of people have. A lot of people that are struggling with poverty, hunger, lack of shelter. They're in a war-torn country where it's just not safe to live. So I remind you that we were fortunate enough to be born in this country, most of us, and those of us who weren't and have migrated here, you're here now. You know, for those of you that have been fortunate enough to live in this country, or a westernized country where you have a level of safety and security and health and availability to health care. Make sure that you are thankful for that, whatever level it is. It might not be ideal, but you know that if you were ill, you could go to a hospital and you'd be seen. And that's not the case everywhere. So be thankful for what you have in your life. Be thankful for the small things. You know, the small things are really the big things at the end of the day. So just wanted to remind you. And I don't say that because I think so much that you needed to be reminded, but it's almost the opposite. You guys remind me every day to be thankful for the things that I have. So I'm just returning that favor because I am too likely to curse the wind because it's blowing my hair, than appreciate that it's blowing seeds that are, you know, propagating on the earth, and that it is cooling the air, and that it is allowing me to fly a kite, which I did do for a few minutes this afternoon. So, and I highly recommend it. So, you know, you guys make me feel grateful, and I want to return that favor. So I want to remind you to be grateful for whatever it is in your life that you can find to be grateful for. And I'm promising you, you don't have to look far. Maybe it's just the fact that you have a cat that's sweet and loves you unconditionally. That might be the thing. I don't know. But feel free to comment below what you're grateful for, because I think that's important. And I know this sounds like a bunch of hogwash, but it really is important to be grateful for all of the gifts that you have in your life. So I'm going to shut up about that, and probably will not be here tomorrow because I'm going to be traveling pretty much all day. I'm going to have to get these things probably shipped and ready to go out tonight because I won't have time in the morning. I've got a 7 o'clock oil change. Who does that? 7 o'clock oil change. But anyway, so probably won't see you tomorrow, but feel free to join us on Facebook and leave a comment there. I will see those throughout the day. That is facebook.com/groups/socially awkward sellers. We'd love to have you there. And feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. I love it when you guys do that. So, you know, share the conversation, because this is my socialization. Just like the title says, I am socially awkward, and I'm not always fit for human consumption. So, you know, feel free to comment below, because I really enjoy it when you do. All right, enough rambling. I am out of here. Remember, the dream works when you do, so keep dreaming and keep working, and wait, put on the brakes. I did want to let you know that my goal of $10,000 for Q1, I missed it by $400, a little less than $400. I had $9,600 plus. And I did set a new goal for Q2 of $15,000, which I'm already behind on, and I'm going to have to, you know, kick butt literally for the next 3 months, because I have set a goal that I don't know if I can reach it for $80,000 worth of gross sales this year. So, yeah, I'm really going to have to work hard to reach that. Fortunately, Q4, you know, is usually pretty plump for me. But I'm going to have to work really hard to get there. That being said, remember, the dream works when you do. So keep dreaming and keep working, and I'll see you the next time.